Okay, hi guys, I am back with part 2 of my night look, which is the cheeks and lips. So first I'm going to be taking kind of a bronzer color, or you can take an eyeshadow. The medium brown would work, or, a bronzer. I'm taking a kabuki brush, which looks like this, short little bristles. It's easy to kind of stamp things into the skin. Put a little bit of that on, and then go ahead and contour. And I'm using this LCD screen on this camera, so it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. But you just want to kind of go from the hairline to right underneath the pupil, right here. If you make a fishy face, where that line would be. Right like that. You can do some contouring down here, and you can do some up on the temples as well. You can even do it on the side of the nose if you'd like. You would do it right there. I should just do a video on contouring one day when I get contouring and highlight, when I get what I need for my highlight. Next, I'm going to be taking, this is my Blushing Natural from Physicians Formula. Looks like that. Taking a little bit of this on my blush brush, or one of mine. I have like 4. Looks like this. I'm just going to take a little bit and put this on the apples of my cheeks. And just working it back. It's going to give me some flushed color, like, when I think of summer, I think of flushed cheeks. So that's what this is going to give me. A little bit on the forehead, tip of the nose, tip of the chin, a little bit on the neck. Then I'm going to be taking from MAC the golden bronze that I used earlier. Now I'm going to use this as just a highlight color, because eventually it will wear off, so I'm going to put a little bit more on. It's more of a highlight shimmer than it is really a bronzer. Kind of highlighting my cheeks a little bit. A little bit here, a line down my nose, line on my chin, a little bit on my neck, just so it's consistent and even. Next, for the lips, I have way too much crap on my station. I'm going to be taking from Prestige, this is Silk Lip Liner. It's just kind of a matte pink, nudie, soft pink. I'm just outlining them very quickly, very easily, not too worried about what it looks like. And then I'm going to be taking from my Benefits, my Good to Go lipstick. I'm just going to be blotting this on just for a little bit of color. Like that. Now if you don't want a lip gloss, this is where the process will end. If you do want a little bit of a shimmer, because it is summer, a lot of times I like to have shimmer on my lips as well, I'm going to be taking my Heartfelt from MAC. Well, to find it, I'll be taking my Heartfelt from MAC. Looks like this. I showed this in my other video as well. I use this a lot. It's like a bubblegum pink. I'm just going to apply a little bit on the center of my bottom lip. Like that, and a little bit on the center of my top. And this gives the appearance of having plumper and more fuller lips. And also, as you talk, the lip gloss will kind of spread outwards. You don't have a big, glop of lip gloss. Sometimes it looks a little worse than it does if you don't have enough. So But yeah, this is my night summer look. Kind of looks like this. It's more of a subtle night look, but it is a summer one. I don't want the makeup to melt off or be too heavy. So as the end, I'm going to take a translucent powder. You can take any kind you want. I have my finishing powder from Bare Minerals and Mineral Veil, or you can even take a powder if you want. This is from L'Oreal. It's a True Match color. It's whatever you want. If you want a heavier coverage, I'd go with an actual powder, but have a very light touch. Or if you want more of a veil coverage, I'd go with one of the translucent powder ones. I'm going to show you the full coverage one, but I'm also going to show you how you need to have a light touch because you don't want it to look cakey. Taking a blush brush like this, or a powder brush. I cannot talk today. Just dab a little bit on, kind of swirl it in my cap. So alright, dab it on, swirl it in my cap so I don't get a lot on my brush. And just with a feathery light touch, it's going to go over half my face. I'm going to do the same thing again. Blotting, so I can see I have some on there. Blotting and swirling in the cap so I have a little bit less. And just doing a feathery light touch on the other side of my face. What this is going to do is it's going to set your makeup, your foundation, your blush, any of the contouring that you did, and it's going to make it so it's just set even. What you don't want to do is you don't want to be dipping, this brush in here and like taking a streak and then doing a streak so you have very full coverage, because what it's going to do is going to make it look cakey. It's going to make it look like you have tons and tons of powder on, which you do. The idea for summer is to have smooth, glowing skin. My phone keeps ringing. It's like the third time it's ringing within my tutorials. So I'm going to go get that. But yeah, this is my night summer look, and I'll be back with some looks pretty soon. So rate, subscribe, and I will